Hello and welcome back to another Pokemon Platinum episode. So, I went ahead and we're going to train Eevee a little here. And I went ahead and with other Pokemon, we added new moves to the arsenal. So, Prinplup now has Shadow Claw. I think that's going to help out later in the game whenever we're coming across like Psychic type and other ghosts. It'll be good. I went ahead and I taught Shieldon, Shockwave, and Stealth Rocks. Apparently we have a special attack over physical, even though you would think Shieldon would be more physical, but hey, this is what it is, and we're gonna go for Shockwave just to give him a little bit more oomph. And then Stealth Rocks, we might use Shieldon as like a setter, you know, get Stealth Rocks up, have him first, let him tank some hits. We will see later down the line. Bidoof. Oh, poor Bidoof. And then I went ahead and I taught Gligar Steel Wing for now to give him another decent attack thing, Ugh. What am I saying? But that is what we're with, and we're going to continue. Now, we should be able to find a Razor Wing or Razor Fang around here. And sorry, I just noticed that the music was extremely loud. I forgot to change the setting after the Rune Dice videos I have been recording. We're not gonna do my... Ooh, is that gonna hurt us? That hurts a lot more than I want it to. And you know what? Let's test out Shieldon. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Chingling is metal or steel, so using Shockwave wouldn't do much. But Ancient Power does do some work. And we're very proud of Shieldon. That's good. We'll test Shockwave out now. I don't expect it to KO. I think it's not very effective. Ah, no, it's neutral. Never mind. We will take that. 90, 271. Okay. You know what? Sure. Stay in here, Shieldon. I'm feeling confident with you. Ooh, we should have set up Stealth Rocks, huh? We would have got a little bit of damage off there. Wow, Shieldon's actually doing pretty decent. That might hurt. It hits neutral, but we're so tanky that we're okay here. Hey, we're rocking with this. Is Shieldon? I think Shieldon's gonna be really good. It's just been super hard to use Shieldon because of the fact that we didn't have any moves to use. But here we go, a Drift Bloom. We will switch out. Let's go with Gligar. You know, I feel like we haven't really used Gligar much. You know, we couldn't use him in the last gym, really. Because fighting is super effective against dark types. And I do think, ooh, that's gonna hurt, huh? No, that doesn't hurt at all. And Gligar is bug dark, right? Ground flying. Oh. Why did I always think that Gligar was a dark type? It just feels like a dark type Pokemon to me. or evil as it is said in Japan. That's a decent amount of experience right there. I'm not necessarily too mad about that. It's fine. That was a good first match there. So we get Dig over here. And that's going to be great for Gligar. Everyone calls me the Rune Maniac. I don't care what they call me. I just keep on chipping away at the rock little by little. Do you know why? I'm a Rune Maniac who is fantasized by the unknown. Fascinated. Oh my god, words are hard. Make sure to like and subscribe for me to get English lessons. Whew. I know it's a little sudden, but have you heard about... but how about you and me have a race? You go catch the unknown and I'll keep digging away. We'll have a race so you can get it done faster. Sure, buddy. Sure. Oh man, that was a very rough text reading right there. So, luckily Eevee has that ability, so we can just run away from everything. And the Razor Fang should be somewhere around here, I think. Maybe it's down here. I do want to find that first, just so we have it and I don't forget about it for some reason. So we'll skip the trainers, but we will be coming back for them very, very shortly. Ooh. Is that it? I think that is. But I think it's on the other side, which works out for us. We're not fighting a Geodude. That Geodude will annihilate us. So if I'm... alright, well, come on. To find my favorite Pokemon, I'll go east, west, or any which way. Okay. That's good to know. So he has a Porygon. I don't want to risk it. Porygon will hurt Eevee very bad, especially if he uses like a Psy Wave or something. There we go. Even better. Psybeam. That might have one shot. Ooh, it doesn't. God dang it. How did I forget that it's normal type? Well, I remembered as soon as I clicked. I was like, oh wait, Porygon's normal. So the plan is with Prinplup is once we get Surf, Bubble Beam will be gone. And then essentially we Surf and then Brine. Surf, Brine. And then that'll be the Wombo combo. Then obviously we have Metal Claw, which will be okay for us. And then Shadow Claw will be really good. And Shadow Claw does have a very high crit rate. So even though it's not stab, it's gonna be good. I usually always run Shadow Claw on my Empoleons, and typically it works out. Oh, you can get a Rhyhorn here. That's dope. All right, come on. Another Geodude. I might just pop a Repel just to get it. I want to say it's on the other side. There we go. Razor Fang. All right, let's just pop a Repel. Oh wait, while we're here, we could teach Eevee it. But I want Gligar to have it because Gligar needs a stab move really, really bad. I want to keep Sand Attack just because we're super early in the game and Gligar will still benefit from that. Then I think I just have a regular Repel, right? We can add this to Gligar. There we go. You hold on to that, buddy. You hold on to that. All right, now we can fight everybody, and we'll go grab that Pokeball there. Aha, I found me a trainer. I challenge you to battle with the Pokemon I found. Wow. Well, let's see how good these Pokemons do. So, level 22 is when Eevee gets his next move. So, that's not too far away. Alright, come on out, Gligar. We'll let you use Feint Attack here. And that'll do a... Oh, my golly. Oh man, here we go. Well, as I always said, I'll take any Pokemon effect, but Confusion. I hate Confusion so much. That shouldn't hurt us too bad, right? I don't think it has Levitate, right? I want to say Bronzor is not a Levitate Pokemon. It has Levitate. Oh no. All right. Let's... Wow. Okay. We could have used a Moon up there. All right. Oh, okay. So it used Confusion too. So I'm not even playing around with this. Use Bubble Beam. It doesn't really matter which one of those we use. I think it's a little smarter to be careful because Brian does only have 10 PP, so it's very limited. 61, that's fine. Shieldon, Gligar. Ooh, a Cranidos. Oof, tongue twister. Let's see, Brine. I know I just said I need to be careful with using Brine, and then I use it, but Brine's a pretty cool move. I like its animation. So we can't evolve Gligar yet either. Ooh, it's the Magmarizer, which is used to get Magmortar if you trade, but obviously we're playing on an emulator, so we won't be able to trade. And I don't think you're able to have trade evolutions on emulators. I think there's certain ones that allow you to, but I didn't see an option for that. There might be a cheat or something, but we're not worried about that. I wouldn't use a Magmortar on this team anyway. Although Electivire would be pretty cool. Or maybe even a Rhyperior. Get rid of a Bastiodon and use Rhyperior. I've never used any of those forms, in all honesty. but I do have all of them. Because I ended up getting a second DS whenever I got older, and I did all the trade evolutions, all of that, and it was nice. It was very, very nice. And you know what? I lied. I did do a playthrough with a Electivire. I got an Elekid that I traded to, I believe it was Heart Gold. Yeah, so I got a a Elekid from the breeding center in Heart Gold, and then I had Soul Silver, and I traded the Elekid very early on, and then I started off with, I believe it was Totodile, Magby, Elekid. I want to say I used... No. I didn't use a Mime Junior. Well, Eevee, there's your counterpart there. Let's go into Gligar here. I think Gligar needs a little shine. Doesn't affect me. Use Dig right here. There's the Sand Attack. But yeah, that Soul Silver run was pretty fun from what I remember. And then as soon as they evolved into their first stages, I just traded them to the Heart Gold, then traded back, and then I ran with Magmarter and Electivire. That was a pretty cool little thing. I think we'll use Shieldon because we have Shockwave. We'll see how much that does. I'm not expecting a ton of damage to be put out here, but I think enough will be. That's gonna hurt. But Shieldon's pretty tanky. And ooh, that does almost next to nothing. Okay, that's fine. We'll go on to Staravia. We haven't seen Staravia. No, we saw a lot of Staravia last episode. Because Staravia sort of carried us through that gem. Let's use Aerial Ace, because Aerial Ace never misses. And Vaporeon is a super tanky Pokemon too. I think it's the tankiest of the first three forms. Don't quote me on that though. And we have Flareon, so obviously we're just going to use Prinplup here. Prinplup's going to do some work. And we'll probably have an Empoleon, I want to say before we fight the next gem. Might just go ahead and bite the bullet and get Empoleon. And ooh, Flareon survived that. Interesting. But let's see Shadow Claw's animation. There we go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. There's the level up. We got 3 health from that. 3. And all of our stats are so together, which I do like. Shieldon's very close to becoming a full-fledged member. I have a Pokeball right there. Let's go grab that. Oh, brother. Come on. But as long as we have Eevee out in front, we can just get away from everything. Unless it has, like, Shadow Tag. Big Root. What does Big Root do again? I think you sell the Big Root, right? It doesn't have any special bonus. Right, there's the Runaway. Let's check that out. Yeah, I feel like Big Roots. Oh, alright. Pokemon holds item. Hold item that boosts the power of HP stealing moves. Ah, okay. That's not. I can see that having its uses. We have a Psychic Trainer right here that we're gonna take on. I'd sensed the presence of a trainer for a while. It was you. Yes, it was. And she's going to use a Duskull. So we do need to switch out here. And we're... You know what? Let's go Gligar. Oh, we can't? Oh, it used Pursuit. That's why. All right, no, never mind. That makes sense. I understand why. But there we go. That's a nice little hit. There's Confuse Ray, the most annoying status in the world. All right, come on, Gligar. Come on, yes. Duskull is out of here. We're not going to get much experience. 135, okay. It's not terrible. We'll stay in with Gligar. Now, Gligar is not... Ooh. Main attack was disabled. Okay, we'll just use Dig then. So, Gligar will not evolve until it's nighttime. We have to keep that in mind. And I think I have to record at when it's literally nighttime for me. Ooh, we use Dig. I think that's how the in-game system works. And we got a crit. Let's go. That should be 400, right? 400. There we go. Level up. Good job, Gligar. Look at that defense. Special defense is pretty good. Special attack is horrible, but attack is really good. We want to learn Screech. We're not going to learn Screech here. We will give up on that. That's not really going to do anything for us. Okay, let's... I think we need to heal up a little here with some Moo Moo Milk. We will speed up through this. So, as of right now, I'm still looking at the poll to see which evolution, and we had Umbreon pull out for about 12 hours or so, and then somebody put that they wanted Espeon too. So now they're both back to tied at, I believe it's 43% each. And poor, very poor Jolteon sitting at like, I think 14%. Maybe we just Sand Attack here. I sort of want Eevee to get, you know, most of this experience here. Ooh. Come on, Eevee. More Sand Attacks. Can you miss? Please miss. Wow. Double Sand Attack. You still don't miss? Alright, we're not going to mess with that. We'll send Staravia out here. I really thought double Sand Attack would have done a little bit more work there. Now let's Aerial Ace. Oh, really? That's wild. Double Protect. He got the double Protect, dude. All right, didn't go for a third Protect, which would have been wild. All right, we got that. 204, that's good experience. Then you're gonna send another Wormadam. So Staravia will get a level up here. I don't believe Shieldon will get a level, but it's 400 XP and that gets us 400 closer. And that's all that matters. Ooh. Well, boys and girls, it's time to say hello to our newest member. Because level 30 is the evolution. And we have one more Wormadam to fight. And we have the pink one. Good riddance to this trainer. Oh, whoa. It survived. That's interesting. Oh, all right. Here we go. Are you going to get the double protect? All right. Whew. Not gonna lie, I might have crashed out a little there. And 400, 400. Now let's get our new friend. Shieldon is evolving. All right. Bastiodon, welcome to the team. You want to learn block. What does block even do? The user blocks the foe's way with arms spread wide. No. That does nothing to help us. And let's go take a moment and let's check him out. So, capable of taking hits. What is... We have sturdy. Oh wait, and defenses are out of this world. Those are crazy. Let's see, what... Yeah, so Empoleon and Eevee, Bidoof, put together, don't have enough defense. That is crazy, 116. Well, we're going to see how he works out as we get more moves to him. And we learn how to use him. Because that is going to be an issue for me. Is that I've never really used an unbelievably tanky Pokemon like this before. So I think now we just sort of train up Brimplop, because I don't want to train Eevee too far ahead. I want that Soothe Bell on Eevee. Then Gligar. Gligar's in a good spot already. And we're literally just waiting for nighttime so we can level him up again, and then we'll get Gliscor. And Staravia is just one level away from evolving, and Staravia is already at a high enough level. I personally think being at 31, and I think that's a good pace for it overall. Let's use Metal Claw, but Empoleon needs to pull away just a little. Then the next member of our team, I'm still deciding. Oh, Poison Powder, nice. All right, we're poison. How much does that take away? Takes away about 11 health. That's fine. But I do say that, but we'll still be using Staravia because we do want Staraptor soon. Staraptor is going to help us out a lot, considering that we get close combat, which is going to be really important to have later down the line. We get hurt, that's another 11. Carnivine. So, well, let's Staravia get this experience here. This will probably be, what, 800-ish? I want to say? Oh no. Level 21, we'll probably get like 5. Which is better than nothing. And oh, so yeah, it was pretty close. It was 738. I think he'll give roughly the same amount of XP here too. Tropius normally is a little bit of an XP sink. 760. We actually got more from him. Krogunk. You know what? Let's test out our new friend. I don't. Dude, it might have revenge. Well, we will just see. Let's start off by setting up stealth rocks. There we go. There's taunt. That's fine. Let's use ancient power. Can we get all of our stats raised? No, but that actually did a very good amount of damage. Wow. For it not being very effective, that does a lot of damage. Shockwave should end this. Good. Good job. Your first victory. And you didn't even take any damage. And a Yanma. We're staying in. So, Stealth Rocks is going to hit. How much is it going to do? Wow. Stealth Rocks did a lot. So that doesn't really matter because Sonic Boom always does 20 damage, if I'm not mistaken. So that's sort of expected. But look at that. Look at him already holding his own. I'm very excited to use him. All right, let's use one of our full heals. And then Empoleon, or Prinplup, I keep saying Empoleon, needs that. And this guy's going to want to fight, obviously. When I toss this coin, you call it. Heads we battle, tails we battle. Now, how will this play out, my friend? So no matter what, we're going to be battling, huh, brother? Yo, that's a really cool sprite. A level 30 Goldeen. That's interesting. Can we get a crit? Show me a crit. No crit. Oh, that didn't do much. Oh, we got the crit. Nice. So what? We used Shadow Claw 4 times and we got a crit once. So I don't think that's too shabby in my opinion. I flipped a coin when I was 10. I decided to live in Sinnoh then. Oh, nice rhyme. Yay. So we can start getting max repels. All right. And I think, yeah, we fought that guy. I don't want to walk in the grass again. Ooh, I think there's something right here. No. Oh, oh, okay. I could have swore there was an item supposed to be right there, but hey, we're not always correct. We fought you already. We haven't fought this guy. Oh, did we fight him already? I take pride in having Pokemon that other. Oh yeah, that's true. He had the 3 evolutions. Ooh, we have a Pokeball right there. Give me that Pokeball. Come on. There's the Graveler. All right, let's get out of there. We're not really interested. And a red shard. That sucks. Not exactly what we wanted, but okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. And the Valor Lakefront. Barrel. I don't think we do anything here yet. We have a Pokeball right there. Got an Ultra Ball. That's cool. Dum dum dum. Oh, a Houndour. Houndour. That would have been a pretty cool Pokemon to use. Got camera crew. And I think before we go any further, I think we're about to trigger into something. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll end the episode here. We will be back in the next one. Everybody make sure to say hello to our new friend Bastiodon. It is super nice to have him, and this is my first time ever using him, so it's going to be very different for me. But until then, I bid you farewell.